Good morning, everyone. Wherever you are, I hope you're staying home and staying safe. Anyway, I'm Pat from a new district, and today I'd like to share with you from one of my favorite Bible passages, Psalms 23. No matter where my journey takes me in life, Psalm 23 has been a constant companion. It brings me comfort in my greatest times of need and reminds me of the care and protection of my Good Shepherd. My prayer this morning is that God will imprint His truth in your heart and you will find your confidence in Him to rise above the storm, just as David did in times of crisis. So, let's bring out our Bibles. Let's turn to Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures, leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. So while browsing my social media a few weeks ago, I came across this image. I might laugh about it, but it hit me hard that we're almost halfway through the year and the world hasn't quite recovered from COVID-19 just yet. As we read Psalm 23 today, it is easy to feel that we too are walking through the darkest valley and there is no end in sight. But we are invited towards greater trust and in the process experience hope, peace, and beauty. David reminds us how to be fearless in adversity. How do you fight fear when you don't know what's going to happen next? And your imagination is working overtime. Let's zoom into verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. Why? For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. David tells us his confidence came from two sources. Firstly, stay in God's presence. For you are with me. That speaks of God's nearness, His presence. You know, a crisis creates a moment in our life when we can shift our dependence to something that can never be taken away from us. That is the eternal security we have in Jesus. When you step into your valley, it's so dark you can't even see the path ahead, and the possibility that there are trials, challenges laying in wait for you, your shepherd has something he wants you to hear. I will be with you. He will be with you. In His presence, we find a peace despite their circumstance. We find hope, not just for eternity, but hope for right here, right now. We find wisdom, we find comfort, we find strength to face what is going on. There is no valley, no matter how dark, that you will go through alone. It's a promise. Jesus will not leave you. And secondly, we experience God's leading. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. David was actually referring to the shepherd's crook. A shepherd would use it to guide the sheep to ensure they don't stray away. Just a gentle tap of the staff on the lamb's side would move them back in the fold. And the rod could gather up a sheep from a place where it might have fallen. David felt comforted that his shepherd was guarding his steps, making sure he makes it through the darkness safely. He learned things about God that could be learned no other way in the deep valleys of life. Yes, we may despise the valleys we are in at times, but they are important for us to grow and trust God. So let's stay close, trust in God's protection and guidance. You might find yourself in similar situation today, weak, in the dark, or uncertain of the future. When all the color has drained out of life and your soul is downcast, can I encourage you? Look up. Right? Fix your eyes on Jesus, your good shepherd. Stick close to him. Trust that he knows the way through this valley and will see you safely through. Hold on to the truth. There is something much better waiting on the other side of this valley. And let's boldly declare that the Lord is my shepherd. Amen. I hope you have been encouraged today. And now it's your turn. Do share with us on a Bible passage or verse that brings most comfort to you. Let's keep it going.